Hello, 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 everybody. Hot Artistry. Welcome in, everybody. What? We're doing beach party. Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. How you doing? So, tonight I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It is 16 this way, 20 straight up and down. If you're working on something different, that is okay. As long as you're in the general area that I am in, you're going to be fine. This is acrylic paint, dries very quickly. We're going to get here through layers. So, I'm going to show you about the first, second, maybe third layer, and then you guys get to be creative on your own. So, if you need a reference, I can't show you both at once where we're going and where we've been, so take your screenshot for your reference. Tonight's brushes. It's always the same brushes. It's always the same paint. We have Big Boy is a 1-inch flat. We have Mini-Me, he is a small shader. And we have Mr. Nifty, he is for the details. Come on, camera, you could do it. There it is. The paint is always, always, always red, blue, yellow, black, and white. Always, 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 always. Never changing. So, there we go. Just a reminder, my videos are all kid friendly, so I'm going to try to watch the old mouth here, and you guys can watch your comments. That would be great. Hello, Tina B. Hello, hello, hello. My OG Tina B. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Tina's in the house. Oh, yeah. Gotta write down my roll call. Gotta write down my roll call. All right, so you guys ready? You're ready? It's the almighty blank canvas, but we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, we are. So, I'm starting off with the 1-inch flat. I'm going to start off with blue and white paint. And I'm very, very simply just going to fill in this whole top area. Blue and white, blue and white. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing well. It's Saturday. What? Oh, yeah. Saturday. Hello, Robert. How are you doing, sweetheart? Alright, so we want to fill this in. We're going to leave the separations of color, so just a few swipes is all you need to do. Just a few swipes, that's all. So this painting was not going to be what it turned out to be. You guys ever have that happen to you? You're painting something, and then all of a sudden, a whole other direction kind of takes over, and then your painting isn't what you planned on it being in the first place. Hello, Carolyn. How you doing, sweetheart? Well, that's what happened with this painting. But we were having so much fun with it. that I just couldn't help myself. And I figured it's a really adorable one to do with the kiddos since it's summer break time. Okay, now that we have that all filled in, shoop, 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 shoop. We're going to take oh, I understand, Tina. We're going to take some blue, we're going to take some white, and we're going to take some yellow. Blue, white, and yellow. And we're very simply just going to start on one side and squiggle it to the other. And then leave it alone because you want those separations of color. So don't keep playing with it, because the more you play with it, you're going to lose all that separation of color. Blue, white, and yellow all on the brush at the same time. Very lightly, very light touch. We're just going to sweep across with a squiggle. And I'm putting these colors on my brush every single time. So the brush has all the colors in it. And we're just going to go back and forth. Very light touch, very light pressure. The brush is doing all the work for us. Let it do the work. Let it do the work. And you're going to get this really cool effect of all these separations of color. And all you did was swipe your brush. That's all you did was swipe the brush. Blue, white, and yellow. All on the brush together. Blue, white, and yellow. Okay, we're going to bring this down here. Okay, that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to swirl tap down my brush. Get all that excess paint out of it. Do, 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 do. Give it a good tap. Dab it on the paper towel. I'm going to grab just blue. Just blue. And I'm going to put a squiggle across the top. Just like that, and we're going to color it in. Just blue. That's all. Nothing fancy, just the blue. Swipe from one side to the other side. One side to the other side. One side to the other side. And this way you won't get any brush strokes. There we go. I'm going to swirl tap dab my brush again. And we're going to make our beach. We're going to make our beach. So we're going to mix red, yellow. You can use that dirty yellow that's got some blue in it. That's all right. Some white. And we're going to have this all on our brush together. Don't overmix it. Keep the separations of color like we did before. And again, you're going to do a squiggle across. Just like that. Alright, and you're going to keep doing this and fill it in to the bottom. Red, white, yellow, and there's a microscopic amount of blue still in here from when I did the ocean. Hi, Nikki. How you doing, sweetheart? And that's it. That's all you got to do. Keep those colors separated on your brush. And as long as they're separated on your brush, they're going to be separated on your canvas. And then I just flip the brush over. Take the color from the other side. And leave it alone. Because if you keep putzing with it, you're going to lose all those separations of color. So, you do not want to be putzing with it. No putzing. Nice thin layers. Nice easy pressure. All the way down to the bottom. So this background is really simple to do. It's fun to do, and you can use it for so many different beach scenes. Very cool, Carolyn. Very, very, very cool. Glad to hear it. Tell Logan I said hi. Hi, Logan, for when he watches this. Hello, Nikki. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. We're back in action, Nikki. We're back in action. All right. I'm going to swirl, tap, dab this brush. And now we're going to map in our starfish. Woot, woot. Yes. So, this background, you can do so many things with it, right? And it was easy peasy to do. It looks really cool. And you can add on top of it whatever you'd like to add on top of it. We're going to do the fun little dancing starfish, but you can do whatever your little heart desires. Once you have this background, you let it dry. And then you could go to town with adding whatever beach stuff you'd like. If you want to do the beach umbrella, if you want to do the beach chairs, if you want to just leave it as it is, maybe go in just a little bit here and there, add some brightness to it, and you'd be all set. You'll have yourself a nice beach painting, and it's not hard to do. Hardest thing to do about that whole part is leaving it alone. That's the hardest thing to do about the whole thing, is leaving it alone. Leave it alone. So, how you guys all doing tonight? Alright, I'm going to grab, he's all nice and cleaned off. And I'm going to grab some white paint. And my first starfish is over here. So, we're going to put in a line this way at an angle. And we're going to put in a line going across. And then we're going to put in a line over here and a line over there. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? Grab some more white paint. We're going to come down to this area. We're going to put a line straight down. Make sure you leave room for the arms of the starfish. We're going to do a line pointing up. Another line pointing up. And then two going outwards. Just like that. And there you go. There's your little starfish shapes. That's what you're going to work with. So now I'm going to take my smaller brush. I'm going to take my little shader brush. And I'm going to grab my white paint. And we're going to swoop in this piece. Swoop. And this piece, swoop. And this piece, swoop. This is also how you make spider webs, guys, if you didn't know. That's how you would make a spider web. And then just keep adding the lines to it to make a spider web. Anywho, alright, now I'm going to round off the top here. Color it in. Round off the top here. Swoop. Color it in. Round off this one. And you guessed it, color it in. You guys can totally do this. You can totally make starfish. Fun, quirky little starfish. Not worried too much about them being perfect, because they're just going to be wearing swimsuits and shaking their starfish cells, dancing, you make me feel like dancing, dance the night away, you make me feel like dancing, dance the night away. Okay, I want to take this opportunity, since June 1st is coming up, to talk about Dollar Day. I will make a post about Dollar Day. It's everybody to have the opportunity to help support all of the free videos. Art supplies aren't free, so any support is greatly appreciated. I also have stars enabled. I have Venmo, I have PayPal, and Dollar Day, everyone gets the chance, and you can just usually send $1 to my PayPal, and collectively it'll make a difference, and that's what we're looking for. So just keep that in mind, guys. That is the first of every month. Tina B sometimes reminds me that it is the first of the month to post it. So I just wanted you to keep that in mind. And you're like, what's $1 going to do? Well, $1 is going to add into the other dollars from other amazing people, and it's going to buy paint, and it's going to get canvases, so I can keep giving free tutorials. Yes. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of the other creators out there have switched to doing tutorials only on Zoom or only on Patreon. No more freebies, because the supplies don't go down in price, that's for sure. So that being said, get that out of the way. Any type of support is greatly appreciated. Like I said, I have Venmo, I have PayPal. They are posted in the event link. On Dollar Day, I will post my PayPal link. And there you guys go. So that's what Dollar Day is all about. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing, sweetheart? Kelly's in the house. I was just explaining Dollar Day, Kelly. Alright, so this starfish, I did the curves all with filling in the tops. So you could either do the curves like I did on this one first, or you could curve it around and then do the rounding of the top part and fill that in. Now, depending on what color you're going to make your starfish, that depends on how many coats of white you need. If you're going to make your starfish a lighter color than your background, you need to get this to be base white. And you just do that by letting it dry, adding more white. Letting it dry, add more white. Until you can't see through it anymore. If you're doing a color that's darker than your background, you basically just need to map in your shape, and then you could go in and color it the color you're making it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the stars, hun. Alright, and I got Goopy Glob right here, and I'm just going to take my thumb. Swoop. We have Goopy Globbies. Goopy Globbies. We don't want those. Nope. So, there you go. Easy peasy. Fix that right up. Okay, as my first layer on my starfish are drying, I'm going to go in with the white paint, and I'm going to put my little radio in. It's just a rectangle. Just a rectangle. And again, we do this in white paint so we can get our shape correct. And this way, if we screw anything up, it's easy enough to get rid of. And also, it'll make our colors pop. So that's why we always map in white first. And then I'm just going to put the handle on there. Easy peasy, just like that. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much, hun. And once we do that, I'm going to swirl tap dab my brush. We're going to go into some black paint. Make our music notes. Right? Just scribble a little circle. And put the stem on. And you can do as many or as little music notes as you want. You can add these in later too. Just adding them in, waiting for the starfish to dry. So I can do a layer of color on them. And you have to excuse my black paint. It is separating for some reason. Don't know why. I don't think it survived moving. Yes, a boombox. I know. I'm dating myself with the boombox, right? And then you're going to put some more music notes up here. Yeah, I don't think my black paint survived the move. Which, there's a whole bunch of it too. So, add those in. You can add as many as you want or as little as you want. I'm going to go in, and my first starfish is pink. It's pink. So, I'm going to swirl tap dab my big brush. You can do this with your big brush. If you're not that comfortable, you can do this with your small brush. And I'm just going to grab a whole lot of white and some red. Now remember, you guys put layers and layers and layers of white on here. So this way you can't see through it anymore. Alright, then you're going to do your lighter color on top. We're just going to fill this in. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Lots of swooping. Lots of swooping in this painting. Lots of swooping. Like I said, you can do this with your big brush. You can do this with your smaller brush. Whatever you're more comfortable, right, Tina? Whatever you're more comfortable doing. So the acrylic paint has like a binder or some sort of like clear liquid, and then it has the pigment liquid, and you have to shake it. That's why you shake your paints, to combine the two. And for some reason, it does not want to stay like black paint. I don't understand why, but I've tried a few things already. So that's the situation there. Good thing we don't get fancy here at Eve's Artistry, right? No getting fancy. All right, this guy's purple. So I'm going to mix blue, I'm going to mix red, and I'm going to mix white. Okay, equal parts of everything to get myself a nice purple. Purple, right? That's how we have to say it around here. Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing, sweetheart? Purple. Right? And we're just going to color him in. Shoop. Shoop. Now I'm pulling my brush and then I'm just swinging it around. Shoop. Pulling the brush, swinging it around. Swoop. If you're wondering how I filled this in so quickly, that's how I did it. Swoop, 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 swoop. Okay. Alright, once we have that, we got to color in our boombox. Kimberly's in the house. Hello, Kimberly. We got Tina and Carolyn and Nikki and Kelly and Kimberly. Oh yeah, hanging tough. Alright, now, boombox is blue. So I'm going to grab some white and some blue. Blend that all together. Grab my smaller brush. For my handle, just like that. Fix my sides so they're nice and straight. All right, now it's bikini time. Woo-hoo. This is just a fun little painting. This painting, it's, like I said, it wasn't going to be like this, but when I was painting it, and I was painting it on another platform, the people that were hanging out with me all had their input, and this is what we turned out to be. You're going out for pizza later? Nice, Kelly. Pizza's delicious. I love pizza. And gonna do it on replay? Excellent. So the replays are always available on YouTube, and I think it's 30 days on the Facebooks. 30 days. Okay, so these are dry. We're going to come in here and we're going to swoop across the belly. Bring this around the leg. Bring this around the leg. Connect it. Color it in. Alright, we're going to swoop across the top. Swoop. Two circles, two ovals, scribble circles. I'm doing scribble circles. There you go. And you too, Kelly? Yes. We're going to swoop across the belly. Swoop. And around the leg. And around the other leg. Color it in. And again, if you're doing a lighter color swimsuit than your starfish, just do some more layers of white first, okay? And this way, your colors will pop. We're going to swoop across the middle. Swoop. And our 2 circles. One there and one there. Do, 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 do. Now, you're going to go in. Thank you so much for the likes. You're going to go in. You're going to let this dry. You paint it white again. If you need to, you paint it white again. That's up to you. Or you can add white to your color. And you're going to color them in. And I'm not coloring them in because I want you guys to get creative with the swimsuit designs that you add to yours. Okay? So I know you can do this. You colored in the starfish. You can color in the bikinis without a problem. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Now we're grabbing Mr. Nifty. Again, you can get Mr. Nifty for free. Anybody that sends support of $5 or more, you just send me your, DM me, don't post it publicly, your address, and I will send you out Mr. Nifty's as a thank you. So, I got white paint. Exactly, Tina B. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. I'm coming up here, doing parentheses for the eyes. Okay, coming on over here on this one, parentheses. Okay, see that? Keep my hand out of the way so you can see how I did that. Hey, Alice. Nice. Awesome, Carolyn. I love it. 6,000%. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Kelly. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much so. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alice, for stopping in and saying hi. Carolyn, Logan can have his starfish be whatever his little heart desires. Okay, then we're going to turn around. We're going to grab some black paint. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Hey, Marcia, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, boy, we got Alex and Marcia and Alice. Everybody's coming in. Want to see me put the details on this guy. It's all good. All right, then take our black paint on our detail brush. We're going to put a dot and a dot. A little dot for the nose. And a smiley face. Over here, we're going to put a dot and a dot. Dot for the nose. Smiley face. Just like that. And then the last thing we do. Exactly, Tina. No worries, Marcia. It's all good. Glad you showed up. I'm just glad you showed up, Marcia. The last thing that we're going to do is I'm going to swirl tap dab that small shader brush that I had. And we're going to put the wiggles on our starfish because they're dancing. They're dancing to the tunes. So we're going to add a wiggle over here and here. Because they're dancing. You make me feel like dancing. Dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. Dance the night away. Go. And then we just need the details. I know I said that was the last thing, but I just noticed my radio doesn't have any speakers. Yeah, Yeah, you can just make them like Patrick. So we gotta add, right? Parentheses, parentheses. This way, and then that way. I know I'm dating myself with the boombox, but this is how Eve used to roll. That's how I used to roll. We need a little antenna. I know radios don't have antennas, and it's probably be a smartphone at the beach playing, but you guys can do what you will. Nice. Alright, so there you go. There is your amazing dancing starfish. Woot woot. I know, Logan, thank you so much for painting with me when you do paint with me. And Alice, thank you so much for painting with me with the replay. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And if you're painting with me, that's amazing. I will post share your creations here, right? So you can share all your creations there, including this one. Oop, messed that up. Hold on. Trying to figure out this, hi. Let's see if we put it this way. I think the word should show up right now. Yeah, see? I knew there was a way that it worked. Alright, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to see you next time. You guys gave me some brilliant ideas for some paintings coming up. Hummingbirds and Americana and strawberries and all sorts of good things. You have an amazing week, Carolyn. And thank you so much, Tina, Carolyn, Nikki, Kelly, Kimberly, Alice, Marsha, and Alex. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'm going to see you next Saturday. Have a lot of fun with this. Okay? Have fun. Go create. Bye.